The one thing women like and would want from our men, we want men who have traits of satisfactory intimacy. Hapo ni kwa ulingo wa badminton. We want a man who is good at sex. We want a man who is passionate and compassionate.
Do you think all women want sex?
Not all. I'm going to talk about the sex, but I need your orgasm. Unless you found someone who doesn't want.
I dated somebody, Barbara, who didn't like sex.
That is her.
She didn't like sex.
But they're there. I'm not going to say even there are men who don't like sex. I remember I once told you that a colleague of ours usually follows the show. Then that particular day, she asked me, what are you guys talking about? Then I told her, why do you always sneer when it's Friday? She was like, me, I'm just uncomfortable. So it is true. There
She
people,
didn't like sex.
she didn't like sex,
Yeah.
But now for me as Barbara, I would like someone who can actually service this queen the way she needs to be serviced.
Unasema orgasm lazima itambe.
Lazima ikuje. This idea of
And you said you want your orgasms every night.
No, every night tutachoka. Atulimi shamba.
How often would you like your orgasms?
You know, when life happens to you, no, I'm being very serious, Eric. When you're still near the relationship, we'll get excited.
Yes.
Let's not lie about it.
Yes.
We'll get excited, we'll get to know each other. But when kids come into the picture, when work, sometimes you just find yourself, it's not that I forget, but life happens. We will not have it every other day.
Yeah.
All I'm saying that when we make time to have it, let it count.
So just to paint the picture, every time you have sex with Vincent,
Yes.
you would want that you achieve the big goal.
Personally, I would. And I know that men will say, oh, I was a candidate. That is yours. But by the time the man that God is sending to me, I am not going to, it's not going to be selfish. We are not having mediocre sex. We have both to enjoy. Even if it is a quickie, daddy, you will make sure because you already know me. You already, we are in sync.
Coming is very important to
Yes.
you.
For me, that you need to. It is very important. I'm not, unless I've decided today I'm pleasuring you. There are those
right,
moments.
yes.
I could be on my menses. I'm like, sweetie, we are not going down there.
Yeah.
Or it's just all about you. So that is acceptable. But if we want someone who is good in bed, then we also want someone who listens to what we say. Because we understand there are moments you not get it. If I tell you, baby, that hurts, please do it differently. Next time, try it differently or hear me. We also want someone who is who can be our companion. And when I'm talking about companion, sometimes, when we talk about the levels of intimacy, we can be intimacy in our friendships. Intimate in our friendship, intimate in our faith or spirituality, intimate emotionally, intimate physically, different types of intimate. It doesn't have to be that it's all about the sexual part. That's what because sometimes women don't want sex. I just want you to be there.
If you find a guy who does all these things, you are going to submit.
No, I'll submit vizuri sana. Alafu pesa ikuwe hapo kwa picture. Hiyo haiwezi kosekana.
Baba, hii list ni mrefu. Ako na pesa, ako na tarimbo, anafanya upige nduru kila usiku.
Alafu ni mtu
alafu ako na
adventurous and excitement. We want a man with a sense of humor also.
Na mnaenda ziplining na anakuchekesha.
Acha nichekeshe. Mambo ya kukana mtu. I can't. But if you're not into laughing, it's understandable. Then you can go ahead and get your moody man.
All right.